And a very good morning from here in Budapest. We're on this Wizzair flight from Budapest, as you'll see on the map, going down to Alicante in southern Spain. I haven't flown there Wizzair for since about 2017 actually. If you're wondering, incidentally, if you follow my Wizzair flights, oh, that's interesting, where the return flight from Kiev went to, well, I did fly it. Unfortunately, I totally forgot to record the descent and landing. So, yeah, apologies for that. I'm sure we'll go that route again some point in the future. But anyway, let's get things underway. Today we are off to Kiev. Kiev? No, we're not. We're off to Alicante. I was just talking about Kiev. Right. Interesting. What's happened to the vehicles there? Right, so A320 battery 1 and 2. Awesome. 5P master. And start. So whilst it's doing that, let's come down to that. So yeah, flight time incidentally in the region of 2 hours 40 minutes, and we're cruising today at 36,000 feet. Fuel load, we will be packing in 10,516 kilos of your finest aviation juice. Let's get that tug called ready. There we are on board Wizzair. And it's pretty nice in Budapest. I was in Budapest airport for real on Tuesday. So yeah, it's kind of funny to see on the sim again. So yeah, it's nice. Always nice to see this location. The first visit to Budapest in nearly 3 years, so it's good to be back. My first ever visit to Budapest was back in the year 2005, folks. That's a long time ago. Maybe you start, yeah, we got, excuse me, I've still got a bit of a cough. At least I haven't got as bad a headache tonight. Yesterday's flight, oh my god, I had a horrendous headache. Blaming that on the rubbish landing. Incidentally, we got another VOR arriving into Alicante, so it's a chance for me to redeem myself with decent landing on the VOR approaches. So we're expecting runway 28, arrival into Alicante. And tomorrow's flight is going to be interesting. We're expecting a storm here in the UK, and I'll be flying from Krakow to Liverpool, so that should be interesting. Because we're expecting some very, very nasty weather. In fact, we might not be flying because I might not have any power. So, yeah, that's the thought. That's if I do, I will. It is. Let's get those ideas aligned then. Do this in the right order tonight. I was absolutely shattered yesterday and totally got things mixed up. Strobe lights, auto. Altimeter, program. Right, so we are going to just sort a few things out with the lights so we can see what we're bloody doing. There we go, that's better. So wait, let's send that request. There we go. Boarding start. Awesome. In it. So we're in LHBP, of course, LHBP, and we're flying to LEAL Alicante. Return. Costa next Wizzair 7, cruising altitude, as I said already, 360 of your finest imperial feet. And we can align that on the ref. Confirm alignment. Turn. We come to the... No, sorry. just need to do that, don't I? Into the init page, 25.4. Block fuel, we have got 10.5 on the fuel. There we go. Alrighty, flight plan. So we're departing from 31 right, when don't we? Actually departed 31 left when I left Budapest to come back to UK. I don't know why it always persists on 31 right on the Sim Pro toolkit. Okay, so Dizla to R insert. Then from Dizla we go direct to Kotor. Kotor. Direct to Ogpud. These are flight planners, and as long as yesterday's one. God, I thought I'd never finish entering that. Ogpud. Direct to Olnuk. Nook. Next waypoint. Awesome. And then from Olnuk we're going direct to Talep. And then from Talep we are heading UN850. So we hit the airways, UN850 to ADX. And then UZ237 takes us into Okiti. UM603. UM603. To Gavu. What's that? Okay, so our arrival. We have 428Z, there we go. And that's going to be via the GAV2N arrival. GAV2N. There we go. Out to Bessel Magal. Bessel there. We come in for the Vorzi arrival. So it's not going to be out. It's not going to be Magal, is it? I would imagine. Yeah, we'll see Bessel. So it's via Bessel even. No. Yeah. Oh, God's sake, via Bessel. Oh, come on. There we go. Insert. There we go. Fabulous. Performance page. We can put our one up 0.2 flaps in, flex to temperature 40. There we go, and clear that. Our V speeds likewise for departure. Flight plan. There we go. Let's get that pinged over to that. Let's slam that on. 36,000 feet, let's put that in. Because why not? Really. Constraints set. Throttle set. Beautiful sunrise check. Here in beautiful Budapest. ADC TCAS standby. We haven't got the status tonight. That's good. There we go. That's because whether the radar is land to story. Seatbelts, no smoking, beacon light can all be pinged on now. Beacon light, seatbelts, no smoking. Onboard checklist, tow truck, fuel pumps, let's get those fuel pumps on. they are all on. Check. Ignition selector start. Okay, we're ready to push back and depart from here in Budapest for our flight to Alicante. Let's get the brakes off. Let's get ourselves pushing back. Back we go then. And we'll now get our engines warming up, or starting up even. Such a great airport. We can get rid of the tug. Oh, excuse me. All ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board this Wizzair flight to Alicante. So heading to Spain. Incidentally, my next guest airline is going to be Vueling, and that's actually going to be a very short flight from Barcelona to Valencia. I can't believe they actually even fly that in real life, but that's what I got given. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. Mission select normal. Bleed off. What do I rate max and flaps? Picture maps, APU master. And go off now. I suppose it's been armed. Anti-ice. Nose light. The beacon light is on. Nerves. Taxi. Runway turn-offs. See about something else on. Oh, there. Excuse me, put my teeth back in. A weather. God, I just can't speak this evening. Weather radar is on. Okay, and we are ready to taxi for departure. Beautiful Budapest. I think I might have said that already. Yes, I probably have. Anyway, that's where we're leaving. That's where we're headed. I arrived in Budapest on 13 left and departed from 31 left. So yeah. But I always seem to depart and land, and I always seem to have the same runway here, so I might mix it up. Start going by what's landing on taking off flight radar. Because oh god, what the crap! So for some reason I forgot. For some reason the right turn really, well, you just saw, if you hold it too long it just goes totally bonkers and you do stupid stuff like that. Anyway, you didn't see that. I'm sure actually most people probably didn't, because you just, oh god, I need to sort this throttle out. And most people probably just skipped the landing and stuff. If you do watch the whole thing, thanks. Although, to be honest, when I'm not talking, all you can do is just admire the scenery as it passes beneath you at 6 times normal speed. I have contemplated making it even quicker than that, but I just figure that it would be too jerky, and I thought it would also just give you a chance to enjoy the scenery as you go past. I suppose I could add music, but it's a ball ache of having to get royalty-free stuff and then edit it into the videos, so you just get the raw sound of aviation instead, because I haven't got that much time to do this, to be honest with you. I'd love to make really well-edited videos. I'm pleased with my little map thing I found. I really like that. If you've seen the intro map on my videos, then I've already been asked where that comes from. That is molt.dev, molt, Mike, Uniform, Lima, Tango, dot, dev, Delta, Echo, Victor, and yeah, sign up for that and you can create that for your own videos. It's free to a degree. Free gives you like 30 uses per month. If you need more than that, then obviously it's going to cost you a bit, but it's enough for me, and I really like it. I think it's fabulous. It's got some other functionality, so it's got an actual real topographical map, but I kind of like the version I use. It's got some different colour schemes as well. I mean, go and have a look, and yeah, give it a try. It's really good. Right, I have turned those off. I just have to ping my cabin crew.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
That's the one. And I just have to do something else, which I can't remember what it is, but probably is that. There we are, and then we can be away! And Togo SRS. Quite a brisk headwind here actually, and rotates, positive rates, gear up, autopilot's on, packs back on, and there we have it, Budapest at dawn. As we climb out. Climb thrust. Flaps, and we will now leave you with leave you with the window view, and yeah, we'll go from there. Now we'll see you fine folks for our approach and arrival into Alicante. Sit back, relax, enjoy your flight with us today. It's usually quite scenic because we sort of skim along the the coast all the way down, so sort of like sort of northern Italy and sort of the rich bit of France. What do they call that? The Riviera. That's the one. Yeah, so that's good. So enjoy that. And as I say, we will see you on the other side. Really need to get photo Dida Budapest, to be honest. I wonder if anyone does that yet. Might have to look into that. This is generic Budapest. Anyway, see you later. Okay, welcome back to the flight deck. We're just passing Mallorca there in front of us, and then Ibiza, and then we'll soon be descending down into our destination. There it is. What's going on with... That's an interesting loop. Loop round. We could just go direct in when we get to Barrio, really, couldn't we? We could, and we probably will. Let's just have a little quick jump outside again. Back to the camera drone. As you can see, we are in fine weather here. We'll get a weather forecast for a little bit of cloud over. Is that another island? No, that'll be cloud. Fine weather here. We don't need this lighting on anymore. And we can turn that off. There we go. Head lighting come off as well. As we get towards the end of our flight now and begin our approach down into Alicante. We'll plug in the approach data and we'll get the details that we need. See menu, weather request, send. So we'll get that back momentarily. Let us gaze down upon Mallorca. Lust and haze below us there. We'll get a received message. Received messages. That's our print. Get the performance. The approach. Print out. It's a bit a little bit difficult to see in the SATA. That's handy. Let's see when it changed. 1023 1023 on the QNH. Temperature is a pleasant 14 degrees. It is clear weather. The wind is 040 at 4 knots. At 4 knots. So yeah, very, very pleasant conditions. In Alicante tonight, or today, or this morning. It's a morning flight, isn't it? It's on 2,500 feet, and we want our 5:30 is our data call up on the Barrio. There we go. 1,700 feet. So we'll probably chop that little S flight and just go direct. Get ourselves in sooner. There's no reason to fly any more distance than we need to. We'll just get a we'll just direct ourselves in directly. So there we go. We leave Mallorca behind us. Ibiza is ahead of us. You can not really see too clearly. It's quite a hazy day up here. We'll decrease that as we continue on approach to Alicante, having departed Budapest well over 2 hours ago. There we go. Been flying down to Alicante. Right, so we will shortly begin our descent. As you can see, we can pretty much fly a straight leg into Besor. After Besor, what comes next? Besor. So, we know to Besor. Right, so descending to 1,700 feet. Now beginning our descent down into Alicante, folks. There we go. As we pass Ibiza. I've flown a couple of times. Not on this channel, granted. But I have been to it. On Flight Simulator, never in real life. I would say it's top of my list of destinations to go. Passing island of Ibiza. But if you like all that, and you're a lot younger than I am, which chances are you probably are, then yeah, you know, you're probably well up for going there. So yeah. You can just make out the airport. I think it's just here. Just make that out as we descend down out of the haze. Making our way into land in Alicante. Hopefully, as I said, a better landing than we did with our Danish air transport in Sitia in Crete, where we we narrowly avoided slamming into the runway a bit and pulling up, managed to ping ourselves back up into the air a bit, and it was a very, very untidy, sloppy, messy landing. There's a few mitigating factors. One, I was shattered, had a headache. Then the radio I attempted to call out suddenly jumped from like 400 to like 100, and that sort of threw me off. There were no pappies either, so yeah, but I still should have done better. I mean, the weather was fine. So we face a similar situation here in that we're doing a VOR approach, just as I was into Sitia as well, I hasten to add. So hopefully we will we'll do a better job with this as we descend down through 32,000 feet. So yeah, we're a little bit above profile, so we will increase our rate of descent a little bit. Some nice light winds. As we drop down through 26,000 feet. And as I said already, absolutely fabulous weather. Really is a beautiful day here across the south of Spain. As we continue our descent. To 22,000 feet. Continue our descent. Should be 18,000 feet, but now we'll increase the rate of descent even more. There we go. Try and get back on profile. Okay, should be at 12,000 feet with 4,600. Let's focus on what we're here to do now, which is to land the plane. See the Spanish mainland well and truly in sight now. We are just off Gata de Corges to Lada. Further ahead and just in that bay there you can see Benidorm. A little bit further on, just here. And then we'll come down then further on into the distance over here somewhere into Alicante. Okay, let's look at local QNH on. Let's start configuring the plane for landing. Spot should be armed. We're still a little bit higher than we would like. And so we are coming down now at a fair old rate of knots. Down to 11,000 feet. Put those brakes on. Landing lights can come on. Oops. So too can the seatbelts. Should be about 9,000 by now. We're at 10,000 feet. There we go. Continue our descent. As we pass Benidorm. Can ease that rate of descent back a little bit now as we slow the aircraft. There's of course no ILS to tap onto, so we will be dependent on this. Awesome. Down to 8,000 feet. So a quick little look outside the plane. There is Benidorm, all its glory. As we continue down to our destination. Two hours 30 minutes we've been in the air. And this is the weather you really associate with this part of Europe. Clear, glorious blue skies. Obviously it's not particularly warm because it is still the winter, but it is pleasant enough. Let's ease that rate of descent right back now. Let's rearm the ground spoilers as well, as we prepare for landing, really. Switch down to 20, down to 5,000 feet. Ladies and gentlemen, We shall shortly be arriving into Alicante. Preparation for the landing. Please ensure your tray table is stowed, seats upright position, armrests are down, and seatbelts are fastened. Down to 4,000 feet. Here you can see it's a beautiful calm day out there. You can ease that rate of descent right back now as we drop the last few thousand feet. Down to 3,000 feet now. Down to 1,700. Should be 2,500 now. Can ease that up a bit more. There we go. $2,500. Okay, we'll slow the plane down. Let's go to performance, activate approach phase, confirm. There we go. Begin slowing the aircraft. Well, we'll get the replay recording as well. That's important. Flaps 1. And 500. Runway in sight. There it is. Okay, go flaps 2 now. Flaps 3. And 4. Cabin crew seats for landing.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
we got puppies? Oh, we have. See from here. So we possibly have. Let it down 100 feet. Wind is next to nothing. It is perfect, beautiful weather, flying conditions. Amazing. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me again. Oh, and again. Yeah, Jesus.
1,000.
1,000 feet checked. We'll kill the autopilot in a minute. Yeah, it does look like we've got puppies. Does look like we're a little bit high on them. No, I think we're coming in just nicely. Yeah. I have control. Because I think we're just a little bit off. Ease that up a little bit. There we go.
100 above.
100 above, continue. Or minimums, I should say, continue on minimums, really.
Minimum.
Continue.
500.
Have we managed to go off to the side of the runway, you idiot? Come on, get that back now.
400.
There we go.
300. 200.
A little bit.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard. Retard.
Okay, we'll take that. That was a much better landing than the last time out, that is for sure. Much better. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Alicante. Clean up those flaps. Does it again, overkicks it. And we'll taxi on down to the gates. As I say, it's a beautiful day here in Alicante. I wanted to say just about every word but Alicante. Crazy. So we'll just move on to the gate, and then of course you will get the replays. So it is a pleasure to be here in Alicante once again. It's a place I've flown to quite a bit. I think it's among one of my more frequent destinations. Not deliberately, but it just does seem to come up a lot in the rostering. There's a nice tree over there by the terminal. I'm sure that's not there in real life. There's a lot of GA traffic. And we'll just go and We'll just go and plonk ourselves down here then, shall we? There we go. There we are. Look at that. Perfect. So, let's slam those on. Let's just stop the replay a minute. Stop that. What was our landing rate? Our landing rate was 160, so we pretty much nailed that. We'll take that. Let's have a look at it then, shall we? Certainly better than my last effort. So there we go. See, it's coming in over the gorgeous coast here. All the apartment buildings there. Everyone wanting to get their spot by the sea. You can even see things on the beach there. Look at that. That's cool. It's pretty neat, isn't it? They're big. It's probably mostly apartments, hotels and stuff. You get to watch the planes fly in as well. Very nice. Here we are coming down into land. See how this goes. Down we come, down we come. Felt a little bit firm actually, if anything, if I'm honest. I mean, we were nicely near the centre line, but that touchdown seemed a bit firmer than what it gave us for it. Certainly not as bad as my other landing recently. So this brings us to the end of this flight. Realise you had a choice of flights. Thank you very much for choosing this one. Wish you a pleasant onward browsing journey and hope to welcome you back on board again in the very near future. So from here in Alicante, in the popular holiday destination south of Spain, I leave you with a wing view of our arrival on this Wizzair flight from Budapest. I think that's photoreal, those things on the thing there. I was going to look at getting some photoreal Budapest scenery as well. Yeah, that did feel firm. That really did feel a lot firmer than what the landing rate. So, see the other view as well. This will really show how firm it was. The behind view always does. Ooh, maybe at the last minute there we just slowed that rate enough. It still seemed a pretty firm landing there. There we go. Anyway, that will do for us. We have arrived into Alicante, folks. go.